Hello. I think we're on the cusp of a paradigm shift. With the blockchain, artificial intelligence, things are about to get disrupted big time, but hopefully for the better, like in the Renaissance. But what was the Renaissance? Renaissance is French. What does France have to do with the Renaissance? I'll answer this and much more in this video. The word Renaissance is French for rebirth. But ironically, the Renaissance didn't start in France. It actually originated from Italy, round about the 14th century. It's rather much later that the French historians coined the term La Renaissance for this particular period.
But what exactly was the Renaissance a rebirth of? Well, it was a rediscovery of classical art, literature, and philosophy from ancient Greece and Rome. After the Middle Ages, which was often seen as a period of intellectual stagnation, European scholars and artists began to look back at these ancient civilizations for inspiration.
Several factors contributing to this rebirth, chief among which was the invention of the printing press in the 15th century. This allowed the mass production of books, thus allowing knowledge to be spread on a scale that was never seen before.
Another factor was a big societal change, the decline of feudalism. As the old social order crumbled, it paved the way for new ideas and social mobility. And let's not forget the role of the wealthy patrons, such as the Medici family in Florence, because all these artistic and scholarly endeavors had to be financed somehow.
Now, my favorite thing about the Renaissance is probably the reason why it was a such incredible time artistically and intellectually. It's the Renaissance men, the polymaths, the people that were pushing boundaries and were excelling at multiple fields.
One of the most famous polymaths was Leonardo da Vinci. He was not only a painter, but he was also a sculptor, also an inventor, a scientist, an engineer. Another notable polymath was Michelangelo. He was renowned for his breathtaking sculptures and paintings, including the Sistine Chapel ceiling.
Now, the Renaissance wasn't just about art, it was also a time of great scientific discovery. At that time, we understood better our universe. Now, I always say that new ideas don't appear in a vacuum. Groundbreaking ideas are the same. If you look closely, you'll find that a novel idea is just somebody that has gone through the trouble of connecting the dots. What follows is a demonstration of that. It all started with Nicolaus Copernicus. He challenged the long held belief that the Earth was the center of the universe, because that model was extremely complex and did not add up. He thought there must be a more elegant and simple way to explain the movement of celestial bodies. So, he proposed a heliocentric model, where the Earth and other planets revolved around the Sun. This was a radical idea that shifted how we viewed our place in the cosmos. Next, we have Tycho Brahe. He was an exceptional observer of the night sky. Even without telescopes, he meticulously tracked the movements of stars and planets. His vast collection of data would prove invaluable. Enter Johannes Kepler. He was Brahe's assistant and inherited his astronomical data. Poring over that data, Kepler was able to formulate his 3 laws of planetary motion, which mathematically described how planets orbit the Sun. These laws confirmed that the heliocentric model was right and provided a more accurate picture of our solar system. Then finally, we have Galileo Galilei. He perfected the telescope and made groundbreaking observations that supported the Copernican model. He observed the moons of Jupiter, the phases of Venus, the craters on the moon. These discoveries further solidified the heliocentric model and kind of put to bed the geocentric view that we had at the time. So you see, each of these individuals played a vital role in advancing our understanding of our universe, the cosmos. It wasn't the fact of just one person, they just connected the dots. It started with Copernicus, who provided the revolutionary idea, Brahe provided the precise data, then Kepler's contribution was the mathematical framework, and finally Galileo provided the observational evidence. Together, they ushered in a new era of scientific discovery, breakthroughs. So that's my brief overview of the Renaissance. In the next part, the next episode, we'll compare what happened then to what is happening now. See the similarities, the differences. So make sure that you like this video and subscribe so you don't miss it. My name is Rudiano, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao. So stay tuned. Come with me. Let's go. Yeah. Several factors contributed to this rebirth, chief among which was the advent of. But it's much later, around about the 19th century, that the French termed intelligence. Things are about to be disrupted big time. But hopefully.